Good morning, bookworms. So I finished Echo Fort late last night, and after sleeping on it, I've decided to give Echo Fort 5 out of 5 stars. Now, I absolutely love this book. It checked a lot of the boxes for me on, it had really awesome characters, good world building, an awesome storyline. There was smut in it. It had all the twists and turns and ups and downs that you come to expect from Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti. And this has got to be the Twisted Sisters' best work as of to date. I highly recommend this series so far. I can't wait. I have to wait until probably February or March or sometime early next year to get Cindervale, the third book in the series. But this book was awesome, you guys. If you haven't started the Neverkeep journey yet, I highly recommend you pick up Neverkeep and get started on that. Echo Fort to me was a great book. One of my favorite parts of the book, though, too, also was when we finally get a chapter from Kaiser's point of view. And it's usually around this chapter that I was starting to think, okay, Kaiser's kind of this big evil person, and we finally get to his point of view, and everything's going to make sense, and we're going to understand why he is the way he is, and it's going to be from his point of view, and maybe he kind of is in love with Everest, and we're going to figure out exactly what his purpose is and why he's been doing these things. And in that, so I paused there and I'm like, oh, you know what? I kind of hate Kaiser. I don't want to read this chapter yet because I feel like this is the chapter where we learn things from his point of view and we start to like him. And that's exactly not what happened in that chapter. You thought they were going left and they went all the way right, and then you start to hate this guy even more. And that's what I love about the Twisted Sisters, is you just never know what to expect with them. And as soon as you start to think that you've been going left this whole time, something happens and you're like, oh wait, we've been going right this whole time and didn't even realize it. And that's what makes their book so much fun. I would highly recommend you guys get started on Neverkeep and then get to Echo Fort. As I said, Echo Fort, definitely 5 stars. Highly recommend. Next up after Echo Fort, since I have to wait for Cindervale, I decided to start a book one of my friends had recommended to me a few months ago, and I'm finally getting to it. But next up, I've got Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby. Now, I get a lot of recommendations by S.A. Cosby, and I see a lot of his books are really good. This is going to be my first time reading him, but I have high expectations for him because his books pop up on my recommended on my Kindle all the time. And so I know this book's probably going to be really good. I've read the synopsis of it. I've got really high hopes for this book. I'll let you guys know later how it goes. For now, Echo Fort, 5 stars. Next up, Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby. I'm about to head out to work, but let's get out there and carpe some Librum, bookworms.